Mr. Ennion, as always, thank you very much. We're going to chat about your runners tomorrow at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. That's if we go ahead. Obviously, there's been lots of overnight rain again. You start in race number 2, got Merceau, number 4. Cornet Orfer gets the ride. Green on debut, I'm sure some improvements over there.
Yeah, she shows nice work at home. She needed that run so badly just for the experience. And but she's a very nice filly, I must say. But she's not a nice filly yet. She's still got to get there. She's still a bit weak, and I just want to give her some experience. But you will see a big improvement from her first run to this run now tomorrow. When they get left first time out, they get lost. And when you jump last and you're at the back of the field, you normally stay last. So she still actually didn't finish last. So a lot of credit to her. She actually ran on nicely at the finish. But she'll still need the experience and put her in the black book for later.
Super. Then we go to race number 3 over 1,400 metres. You've got number 13, Playful Jules. Cornet Orfer gets the ride. Decent debut. Steps up in trip. I know it's a tricky draw, but you think quite a bit of this one. Yeah,
she's a nice filly, She's actually surprised me. There was a time I thought she was going nowhere, and then she suddenly turned the corner and she's grown, she's filled out, and she's a nice filly. She finished a lot closer at her first start than I expected, because she hadn't done a lot, gallop wise and that type of thing. So Jock was a bit naughty and put his hands down the last bit and cost her a check. But anyway, that's the way it is. And she's come on a lot. I'm just concerned about her fitness with not being able to work. But then, as I've said in previous interviews, it's the same for all of us. But I think the 2-year-olds, it's a bit of a concern, because they need that extra work going into into a race. Not like the older horses, they are fit, they're old campaigners, and they hold their fitness for a much longer time.
Let's go to race number 4, Mr. Ennion. A lovely horse this. It's over 1,400 metres. You've got number 3, Late December. Cornet Orfer gets the ride for you. He steps up in trip, but he's a beautiful looking son of Rafif.
Yeah, he's really a really nice horse. He's one of the stars in the making here. And I think we've got a couple of very nice 2-year-olds, but he's a match for any one of them. He's a nice horse. He's got a magnificent action. And once again, concerned about his fitness levels to go 1,400. So, and I see, we still had rain again last night, more predicted today. I think it puts the race meeting tomorrow in jeopardy, actually. But anyway, he's there, and we'll see how he goes. But he'll go well. But I am concerned about his fitness.
Race number 5 over 1,400 metres. You've got number 6, Opera Verse with Joshua Solomons. It is an open maiden, so 51.5 on the back for this individual, and she steps up in trip. Yeah,
this is what she's wanting. She shows that she wants to go around the turn, and we've tried once or twice before, but the meetings were cancelled. But she's competitively weighted, and she shows enough at home to be in the money. So she could be a nice roughie for the quartets.
Fantastic. Race number 7 over 1,400 metres. You've got 2 runners. Let's start with number 6, Fly to Rio. Grant van Niekerk rides. Very consistent. Must have a winning chance.
Yeah, well, I gave Grant the choice of Fly to Rio or Veronique, and he said he'd rather ride Fly to Rio. I see he must have known something, because she got the draw. And they'll both be competitive. Unfortunately, I had Veronique in last week, and she drew 3. And the meeting was abandoned, and now she's drawn in the bush again. So she never gets a draw, this filly. When she does get a draw, we don't race. So she's got to, she's got to get a bit of luck to overcome that draw. But they're both fine, they're trotting and hacking, and that's all they need is just to tick over these two. And they'll be very competitive, both of them. I think with Fly to Rio with a draw is probably my first choice here.
Let's go to race number 8, over 1,000 metres. Absolute speedball is number 10, Major Apollo. Cornet Orfer gets the ride for you. Won a great race last time, and the form's been franked.
Yeah, he won a lot more comfortably last time than what it seemed. And handicapper was punished him, but not the way I thought he might. And yeah, he's a sprinter, so they don't take a lot, and he's still fit from his last run. And so I've just ticked him over and trot and hack him, and he's done a little bit of faster work on through the mud. I took the risk with doing that, and he's doing fine, and I think he'll be probably the horse to beat there.
Let's go to the last of your runners. That's race number 9 over 1,200 meters. You got number 11, Silver Screen, with Grant van Niekerk. She's also in very good form. Must have a good each-way chance.
Yeah, and she loves the wet. So just for her sake, I hope we do race, because the wetter the better for her. She just glides through the mud. I don't know why. I don't know what the reason is, but that's the way it is. She loves the wet going, and she's very speedy. In fact, she's going 1,200, I think, for the first time, because she's been able to be settled in her racing, and then run on strongly at the finish in the last few starts. And so Grant said to me, "Look, why don't you try 1,200? Because she'll go the 1,200. We've just got to get her to settle." So I've changed the bridle on her, and at work, and she seems to accepted it nicely, and I expect a very good run from her.
Mr. Ennion, as always, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.